Hello everyone, Juggalozen back at it again, Schlubbing and Nubbin. Back with another installment of Schlub Unboxes. This time, we got the Lost Caverns of Ixalan gift bundle. Includes a foil Jurassic World card. So, let's crack her open with the shiny box. I wonder what the insert will be. Maybe the insert will be like Jurassic Park related. Because I think the other insert was like it was some sort of weird map or something. Some sort of like continuous map, if I remember correctly. Oh, there went my mic. Oh. I'm sure that was pleasant to the ears. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool right there. And oh, it's like a size comparison. That's interesting. Look at that. Now, is that big thing in the background, is that Sakama? It is intriguing. I think they are Ixalan dinosaurs. Yeah, they would be. Oh, pardon me. That was interesting. Okay, here we go. So there's the box. The little fungusaur. Oh, look at that little mosquito in the amber planeswalker symbol. Let's see. So we got the... You didn't say the magic word. How interesting. Alrighty, so here we go. So now we have the spin down, which is supposed to be like amber. There's flecks of stuff, but no actual fly. But it's not bad. It's not bad. So let's see here. So I got... Wait. Do they actually have the full art lands? The crazy... Look at... Really? I didn't expect this. Really? I did not expect that. Am I gonna get foils of those? Am I... Hold on. Look, check out the box. It just talks about regular lands. I got the freaky, looking lands. So there's a hit the mother load in foil. Spitting Dilophosaurus. So there's my Jurassic Park card. 3/2 Dino. Whenever Spitting Dilophosaurus enters the battlefield or attacks, put a -1/-1 counter on up to one target creature. Creatures your opponents control with -1/-1 counters on them can't block. Ew. Freaking was it a freaking Yawgmoth would like this guy. Regular. Okay, so these are regular foil lands. But to get a pack of these, that's interesting. Oh, pardon my sniffles. So here we go. You notice this shit? Premium bundle gift. Alright, so let me put these up. Yeah. So we got the collector's booster and set boosters with the ability for more Jurassic World cards. So let's get started. So there's the weird gem thing. Alrighty, glimpse the core. That search for a basic forest or return a K from your graveyard. That's kind of cool. Spelunking. Enters the battlefield, draw a card. Then you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. If you put a K onto the battlefield this way, gain 4 life. Lands you control enter the battlefield untapped. That's actually kind of nice. Ixalan's Lore Keeper. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast a dinosaur or to activate an ability of a dinosaur. No, no, can't. You're staying there until I finish. And then we have was it Idol of the Deep King? So okay, so I guess this is the guaranteed transform card, or is it another uncommon? I'm not sure. Enters the battlefield, deals 2 damage to any target, then craft with an artifact. And then that's the that's the weapon. Focus up, you. All right. Oh, my sniffles. So then we have the braided net. That's the rare. And we have a foil staggering size plus simplicity and trample for 2. And then we got Pawn of Ulamog. Ooh, that's interesting. So that's a list card, and you might actually work in the Clavaleno deck, which I think is a cool commander. Braided net transformed into what, or crafted into what? You have to craft with a remove a net counter, craft with artifact. And then it made this, draw a card for each artifact you control, then put this into the library. So it's like a one-time kind of thing. Ooh, pardon me, I have to blow my nose. My nose is running like crazy. Ooh, pardon me. Okay, here we go. Pack number 2. Didn't get any Jurassic Park cards there. Got a list card though. Papers, please, papers. I throw you paper. Where's that? Malicious Eclipse, Ruin Lurker Bat, Deep Cavern Bat, Flying Lifelink 1/1 for 2. As battlefield, look at target opponent's hand. You may exile non-land card until. That seems like a really good card. And then we got the showcase of Aquali the Seething Tower. So was it Descend 4? As long as there are 4 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, it gets +2/+2 and trample. As long as there are 8 or more, it gets an additional +2/+2 and can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Then we have, Hulking Raptor. 5/3 for 4 with Ward 2. At the beginning of your pre-combat made phase, add 2 green. Cool. And then we have this Ancestor's Aid. Target creature gets +2/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn. And you create a treasure token for 2 mana. Strictly better? What the hell is that? I noticed that there was a list on here. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side. That strictly better sounds interesting. Okay, here we go. And we continue. So we got that guy there. Is that supposed to be Kellen? I forget. Let's see what it says here. Warden of the Inner Sky. We got a foil hidden Necropolis. I didn't notice if the land here. Greedy Freebooter. I like that card. Okay, so that's a Capricati Sunborn. When it attacks, you may tap up to 2 untapped artifacts and/or creatures you control. If you do, discover 3. That seems interesting. Contested Game Ball. Mischievous Pup. Spring-loaded Saw Blades. I actually like this card. And then Wall of the Forgotten. 2-drop, Descend 8 for a sorcery. Or a sorcery with Descend 8. Choose one. If there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, as you cast a spell, choose 1 or more instead. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Target opponent discards a card, or look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. That's cool. Then we got a foil of the Sunborn. And Booster Blitz. Alrighty. Alrighty. Pack number 3! Number 3! So, the Hulking Raptor is a cool hit, but it's not like the balls hit. So there's this chick. The if your power is 20, kill everything but her. What is this? Join the Dead? Target creature gets -5 for 3 at instant speed. This creature gets -10/-10 till end of turn if there are 4 more permanent cards in your graveyard. Eee. Eee. Calamitous Cave-In. Deals X damage to each creature and each planeswalker, where X is the number of caves you control plus the number of caves in your graveyard. Scampering Surveyor. Enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic land card or cave card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. That's my cat. Bat Colony. When it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 black creature token with flying. For each mana from a cave, cast a spend it, which is 3. Whenever a cave enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Cosmic Soul Tree. And we have Starving Revenant. Spirit Horror, 4-drop, 4/4. When it enters the battlefield, surveil 2. Then for each card you put on top of your library, you draw a card and lose 3 life. That's interesting. Excuse me. Whenever you draw a card, if there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. That's interesting too. CDC might want you. We have a foil Out of Air. Spell costs 2 less if it targets a creature spell, counter target spell. Huh. And then we got Ixalan's Binding in the list. I know the focus on the matte side is not great, but that's the basic of it. Let's see where this goes. Here we go. Hey! Growing Rights of Itlamok. Fungus version. That's cool. Alright, here we go. So, Soul Coil Viper. Sacrifice it to return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. Stinging Cave Crawler. When it attacks, if there are 4 more permanent cards in your graveyard, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Ooh. Ooh. Chupacabra Echo. When it enters the battlefield, target creature and opponent controls gets -X/-X until end of turn, where X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. Ukenbach, the Great Mistake. So we got a special art borderless hulking raptor. That was actually kind of cool. But sadly, that's my second hulking raptor in the set. And then we got, well, double rare pack. Intrepid Paleontologist. Add 1 mana of any color, exile target card from a graveyard. You may cast dinosaur creature spells from among cards you own exiled with Intrepid Paleontologist. If you cast a spell this way, that creature enters the battlefield with a finality counter on it. Dude, that's cool. You know what's really cool about that is that the exile card from a graveyard is just 2 mana, 2 generic mana, and it doesn't cause it to tap. So you can actually like play cards from your graveyard, dinosaur cards from your graveyard, for like 1 more, because you're gonna tap this to help pay. That's really neat. Foil Seeker of Sunlight, and then we got a treasure token. Treasure, very treasure. Alrighty, 3 more packs to go. So no mythic yet, but a double rare pack. 2 hulking raptors. Okay. What is this one? Ancestral Reminiscence. I don't know notes, but I still can't tell. What is this? Buried treasure, market gnome, dig site conservator. Sacrifice it to exile up to 4 target cards from a single graveyard. Activate only as a sorcery. When it dies, you may pay 4 if you do discover 4. Huh. Diamond pickaxe. I was wanting one of these. I want one of these in foil. Just ooh, Lord, this card. 1 red for an equipment that's indestructible, which is amazing. Was it gets equipped creature gets +1/+1, and whenever this creature attacks, create a treasure token. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I likes it. Likes it a lot. Visage of Dread. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose an artifact or creature from it. That player discards it. And then you craft with 2 creatures. That seems like a lot. To get, what are you? Dread Osteosaur. 5/4 with Menace. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, you may mill 2 cards. That seems like a lot. It really does. Oh, hey. How the hell do you pronounce that? Matsalantli, the Great Door. Draw a card, then discard a card. So you get a loot rock for 3, which isn't bad. It's a legendary artifact too, which is cool. So that means my what's his name, Lathlis. My Lathlis deck might want this. Transform Matsalantli, the Great Door. Activate if there are only if there are 4 or more permanent types among cards in your graveyard. 4 more permanent types. I wonder if Lathlis would use this then. And then I get the core. Legendary land. Add X mana of any one color where X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. Another rare, and then we get a full art foil Thrashing Brontodon, and we have a red dino token. Alright, 2 packs left. No Jurassic Park cards, no Mythic. Come on, man, I at least want a Mythic. Hate this art style. So let's go. Okay. Defossilize, like that card. Sinuous Benthosaur. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of caves you control plus the number of caves in your graveyard. Put 2 of those cards in your hand and the rest of them on your library in random order. 6 drop? Scytheclaw Raptor. When a player casts a spell, if it's not their turn, deals 4 damage to them. Another Thrashing Brontodon. Full art but not foil. Abuelo! Ancestral Echo in Showcase. Flying Ward 2. 2/2. Was it for 3 mana? And then he can spend its casting cost again. Exile another target creature or artifact you control. Return to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Like, that's not bad. Then we have Sunken Citadel. As it enters the battlefield, choose a color. Add 1 mana of the chosen color. Add 2 mana of the chosen color. Spend only to activate abilities of land sources. So you can use this to, like, activate your man lands and such. There's a foil Ancestral Reminiscence. Draw 3 cards and discard a card. And then one of these cards. Last one. Still no Mythic. Couple of double rare packs, but no Mythic. Come on now, give me a Mythic. If you're not going to give me a Mythic, then... Oh, there she is again. Old 20 power. If you're not going to give me a Mythic, at least give me a fucking Jurassic Park card. Disturb Slumber. Pathfinder X-Jaw. Abyssal Gorestalker. What's this? A horror. When it enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices 2 creatures. Ew. Hermetic Nautilus. 1/4 with Vigilance. Gets +3/-3 until end of turn. It's one of those cards. Cavernous Maw. That's a cave. Twists and Turns. This is an interesting card. So for 1 green, if a creature you control would explore, instead you scry 1, then that creature explores. When Twists and Turns enters the battlefield, target creature you control explores. So already it's doing work by itself. And then when a land enters the battlefield under your control, if you control 7 or more lands, you transform Twists and Turns. You transform it into, what was it, the Mycoid Maze. So you tap it for green, or for 3 and a green, you tap it, look at the top 4 cards of your library, may reveal a creature from among them and put it into your hand. Rest of them on your library in a random order. Like, that's a good uncommon right there. Finally! Vito, Fanatic of Alcazats. Yeah. Got my mythic. So 4 for a 4/4 flyer. Vampire Demon. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, you gain 2 life if this is the first time this ability has resolved this turn. If it's the second time, each opponent loses 2 life. If it's the third time, create a 4/3 white and black vampire demon creature token with flying. Yeah, Vito, Fanatic of Alcazar. It's gonna put you in my Gavileño deck. Because Gavileño is really good. And then Old Tech Cloud Guard. And then an ad card. Alrighty. So that was the regular packs. Got 2 list cards, 2 double rare packs, and 1 mythic. So not horrendous. Now we go to the juice. You like it, the juice. The juice is good, huh? So here we go. Tick, tick. Okay. So we got a dinosaur token. At least one side. Nope. Okay. What is this? 3/3 trample? Oh, that's the Jurassic Park token. Ooh. Alrighty. So you see Sunshot Militia. Nurturing Bristlebacks. That's the one that makes a 3/3, yep. Oaken Siren. Burning Sun Cavalry. Market Gnome. Enterprising Scallywag, Goblin Pirate. What do you do? At the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, create a treasure token. Ew! Are you in the pirate deck? Master's Guide Mural. I like this. I'm not sure I'll find a deck for it though, but I like it. So there's a foil of these weird planes. Rampaging Ceratops. Can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. Huh! Alright. Malcolm Alluring Scoundrel. What is this? Flash Flying. 2/1 for 2. At least he's cheap. When he deals combat damage to a player, put a chorus counter on it. Draw a card, then discard a card. If there are 4 or more chorus counters on Malcolm, you may cast a discarded card without paying its mana cost. Ew. Deep Root Pilgrimage. Whenever 1 or more non-token merfolk you control become tapped, create a 1/1 blue merfolk creature token with hexproof. That's good. That's really good. Bronzebeak Foragers. That's a commander card. 4-drop, 34. When an ETBs for each opponent, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent that player controls until this leaves the battlefield. For X and 1, put target card with mana value X, exiled with Bronzebeak Foragers, into its owner's graveyard. You gain X life. Oh, weird. That's weird. Okay. Oh, Trumpeting Carnosaur. I just got one of these. What was it? This is a cool card. And I like this art. It's 6-drop, 7/6 trample. When it enters the battlefield, discover 5. And then you could discard it from your hand to deal 3. There's a Jurassic Park land. And then we have, oh, the micro token. Oh, Lord, this card. Sadly, I believe I have one of these already. That's cool. But now they got that. Was it this guy seen play in Modern? Was it him and Perforos just blasting the hell out of people? And there's a gnome token. Is this the big gnome token? No, it's a regular gnome token. Well, I at least got 2 mythics. This wasn't a great. What was it? Collector booster. Like, that's a cool dude. He's kind of neat. That's cool for Merfolk, but I don't play Merfolk. That I'm sure isn't. If it's not in the dinosaur deck, I'm not sure if that's one of the cards that's not in the decks. Trumpeting Carnosaur is good. And then that's the only Jurassic Park card I got in the whole experience. But there we go. We got the get to finish on big old Myco Tyrant here, because that's That's the granddad. Him and Vito. So just two of the villains. I got them both in this collector box. So thank you very much for joining me on this one. If you like my quirky content, like, comment, share, subscribe. Boost the Schlub's numbers. Thank you once again. Stay schlubby, my friends.